Hey, welcome back, my fellow investors. This is me, E.T. And remember, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not your financial advisor. I'm just a self-taught investor who likes to talk about ways to increase one's net worth. Now, today's video is more of a commentary than anything else. I want to talk about the slim shady of all of the major banks, and that's Wells Fargo. If you haven't heard recently, Wells Fargo decided to shut down all existing personal lines of credit. They're giving you 60 days and then they're going to shut it down. And that there really caught my attention. It just reminded me of just how shady Wells Fargo is. If you look at their history, think about their history now. You know, they've definitely got caught doing predatory lending. They remember back in 2016, they had millions and millions of fake customers. They wrongfully foreclosed on over 400 people's homes. And remember, they got caught reorganizing their customers' transactions so that way they could get more overdraft fees. In other words, if you have two little bills that came in, not overdraft, and all of a sudden the big bill came in, they'll put that big bill in front, hit you up with two overdraft versus just maybe one. That's an example of some of the shady practices that they've been into over the years. And now this. Maybe this is a forecast of things to come with all banks, but when Wells Fargo comes out of the chute with something like this, I am always skeptical. Now think about the impact of this or what this can have on your credit. All right. First of all, they shut it down. They shut down their personal line of credit. All right. That's going to have an immediate impact on your credit utilization. Let's say you have a personal line of credit. Let's just say you use $10,000. All right. And you have $100 of that. Your credit utilization is only 10%. They shut it down. It's at 100%. So yes, it's going to hurt your credit utilization score. And that's a big bulk of your credit score. In addition to that, it could affect your length of credit history. And possibly you can get your credit could be reduced because of a hard inquiry. What I mean by that, if you needed that and because they shut your personal line of credit down, you went and applied for another credit card. Even if it's with Wells Fargo, because of that, you've lost that line of credit. Guess what? It's another hard inquiry. So you're talking about three: credit utilization history, hard inquiries. That's the impact that it can have on your credit. This should be a wake-up call for everyone, whether you're a Wells Fargo customer or not. And that is, put yourself in a position of power when your lifestyle is based upon debt. You're in no position of power. You're under a lot of stress. You're definitely not in a position of power. Position of power basically means, guess what? You don't have to go running to a credit agency anytime you have a problem. Trust me, debt is not the solution to personal financial problems. It is not a solution. You can't get out of debt by going into debt. So those of you that were using this personal line of credit, or even if you're using personal line of credit from another bank as your emergency fund, I'm going to tell you right now, to put yourself in a position of power, because you're not, you need to stop. Stop using that as your emergency fund and build emergency fund. Start working on getting an emergency fund. You need to have that. It should not be credit. And also, I believe that, just me personally, just my own personal belief, I favor credit unions over banks any day. Any day of the week, I would favor a credit union over a bank. That's just me. I'm a member of a total of about 3 credit unions. I have my very first one that I opened up, Scott Credit Union, back in Illinois, Belleville, Illinois. And that was, I opened that account back up in, when did I go in there? 1980. Had that account open since 1980. So that's just me. That's just my own personal belief. Take it as a grain of salt if you wish. That's enough now. I'm going to stop with my ranting. Just remember, save, invest, and remember that knowledge is not power. It's the application of knowledge is power. And if nothing else, definitely stay away from Wells Fargo. Hey guys, I will see you on the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.